What is good with you guys, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like if y'all join in. And man, I'm telling y'all about this man, Austin Reaves, man. AR-15. AR-15, Austin Reaves, Christopher Reeves came to save the day again. Christopher Reeves came to save the day again for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this man, Christopher Reeves, needs to be the second option on this ball club going forward. I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. What did I say last season? What did I just say last season, man? You have Luka at the first option and have Austin Reeves to be a second option type of Kyrie type of role. You said not when it matters. See, the problem is that in the playoffs, when it matters, you have other egos on the team from Akron that like to overshadow Austin Reeves so he cannot get the same rhythm and touches that he's getting throughout the season. Because even when Reeves is playing with Luka, he still be having good games like this. So I'm talking about second option of Luka. So like I said, this one you have LeBron James come in and fit in and ingratiate himself and play the PJ Washington type of role and play a role player on steroids. Well, not literally on steroids. But you can just basically be PJ Washington on steroids. Wink, wink. But that's not what I meant. I mean, basically, his numbers will be way better than somebody like a PJ. But you need him to cut backdoor without the ball. You need him to get rebounds and leak out and outlet pass and swing the rock and stuff like that. Because Luka and Austin Reeves are better at getting their own shot and creating their own bucket. Austin Reeves is going to be able to see he can't be as elite when he's playing the third option because you got to get in. He has less opportunities to create his own shit. So what I'm saying is LeBron is with his IQ and experience and versatility to his game, allegedly, he should be able to do these things behind the Austin Reeves and the Luka Doncic and let them be more comfortable. And then you still get the numbers that you want to get in that third option type of role because the team is just that good. See, at the end of the day, when people be telling me that LeBron James is 40 years old, 41 years old about to be, they make me upset because they still want him to get all the touches. If you 40 and you're going to complain, see, it's different if you're complaining about it. If you 40 and y'all complaining about it, why not move to the third option? Sometimes Austin Reeves is the truth, but I've been trying to tell y'all this about Austin Reeves, man. And like I said, I just sat up here watching him get another game winner. Now I know they didn't have Ant-Man, I don't think, but it's just one of them things that it just shows his ability because he's in his prime now. He's getting buckets from Rudy Gobert, dropping 50, 40, 16 assists and stuff like that. He's showing you what he's trying to be on his team, bro, going forward. Luka needs a guy like Austin Reeves to be the second main hitter because he can play off the ball and he can, like I said, this is why he works so well with Kyrie Irving and Jalen Brunson. This is the type of second option that Luka Doncic needs ASAP, bro. And I think that the Lakers got enough to go to the finals and win this championship, but they don't have no excuse in my opinion. Because you still got Ayton giving you a double-double on every night. He's averaging about 16 and 10 right now. So I'm just like, what do the Lakers need? You know, that's why I'm gonna keep emphasizing they don't have no excuses, man. But Austin Reeves, man, big shout out to him. See, this is the thing about the PJ Washington analogy, right? Luka Doncic would love that because he knows that formula works because he just went to the finals with Kyrie and PJ Washington. You have finals experience like Gabe Vincent, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton on the team. Ain't no excuse, man. They just waiting on the missing piece, LeBron James, to come back, bro. But the question is, when he comes back, what is he going to be trying to do? Is he going to be trying to be the first and the second option? If so, that will ruin this team's chemistry, bro. See, because y'all got to remember, right? When you in the series, like when they lost to the Timberwolves, a lot of people say Austin Reeves didn't play well, but by the numbers, you could probably say that. But, bro, you can't have a good game every game when your role keep changing. You give him a role just like having a part-time job and they keep fucking up your hours and they schedule on Monday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then the next week they schedule on Monday and Tuesday. Then the week after that, you back to Monday, Friday, Thursday. So now if you give me consistent role, consistent hours, a consistent schedule, I can come on time every day because I know exactly what I need to be doing. So if they got smoked in 5 games, one bad game can mess up your whole averages. especially when you a third option. You see what I'm saying? You got to get it where you can fit it. And so that's what I'm saying here, trying to tell y'all. He's in his prime. Give him some more touches. Somebody said trade Braun for pieces. You could trade Braun as well, but Braun is so versatile of a player that low key he will be perfect as a third option. That's the thing, bro. That's what's so you can't. It's hard to get that type of archetype back, like that'll literally be as effective as LeBron James, bro. So I'm just like, I don't see how LeBron don't see this. Tim Duncan seen it. You say it don't matter because LeBron is better. Tim Duncan seen it. See, when Tim Duncan was getting 37, 38 years old, he knew, like, why would I sit here and try to keep being the first, second option? I'm about to just, like, decoy it. When they need me to drop 25, I'm going to drop 25 because I'm still Timmy D. See what I'm saying? But I'm going to let my guys eat that's getting older around me, and they are actually nice. I have other things that I can add as a basketball player, and I can give you the points when you need it. When you need it, you know what I'm saying? LeBron be trying to get hella points and shit when his team don't even need it, and it's not even a bad thing to him. It's just that you gotta have an IQ. Austin Reaves is showing you right now. See, in my personal opinion, the reason why you go this route, another reason why you go this route, is because, remember, LeBron James was like 1 for 29 or something. It was like 0 for 30, something crazy on last second game winning shot attempts, right? Now, y'all let me know when I start lying. Long as I'm not lying, we good, right? Long as I ain't start lying, we good, right? So LeBron was that. Which shows that he has inability to get his shot off the same way he did in his prime when it's a clutch situation. But Luka and AR-15 are two of the best. They probably, both of them probably top 10 in the league at getting their own bucket. Right? So this is just common basketball sense, in my opinion. I love what Austin Reaves is doing. Somebody said, I really don't see it as second, third option. They just need to play team ball. Well, when you play team ball, right, that's a good point what you're saying. But when you play team ball, you're still going to have that type of pecking order. And the whole thing is, you might be, like, you're right, but the whole thing is, I just want LeBron to play off of these niggas. I want LeBron to come in and play off of them. Don't try to make Austin Reaves play off of you. I think he should play off of Austin Reaves. So, like, little, like, offensive rebounds, he can grab those. He can, basically just be a cutter, a trail man for Austin Reaves and shit like that, because LeBron is so good. See, niggas be scared. They don't want LeBron to do that because they think his number's going to drop. What I'm saying is he can still average about 23 by playing like that, because that's LeBron. See, y'all be thinking, I be trying to say, like, he should take a back seat. It's not even about taking a back seat. It's about getting out of the way. It's about it's about helping your team do better at what they're doing. See what I'm saying? And being a cleanup man. When LeBron come back, they still don't got defense as a team. Well, no, see, that's the thing. When LeBron comes back, that's your wing defender. Now you got somebody that's 6'8", strong as hell, fast, athletic, spend $2 million on his body. That's our wing defender right there. And you got Marcus Smart. See what I'm saying? So this is my thing. Like, they gonna be like, yo, Crunchy 40. Why you want him to play all this defense? Bro, come on, bro. Like, you hating on LeBron now. Now you hating on LeBron. See, this is how you win a championship, though. You said, is LeBron a problem? It's not that he the problem. It's just that, bro, like, I think what it is, bro, Austin Reaves got to be more alpha dog. See, when it was Kyrie, and I was literally just thinking about this earlier when I was thinking about, because Shaq, hold on, bro, time out. We're going to break this down. Shaquille, hold on, yo, time out. Time out. Smoke break. Shaquille O'Neal, and this is before Austin Reaves hit this game winner. When he dropped 50, Shaquille O'Neal was saying, like, yo, you need to do this when LeBron is there. When LeBron and Luka are there. Like, when LeBron and Luka are there, you need to still be aggressive and stuff like that. And Kenny Smith was saying he's not going to get the same opportunities because they're going to be there. And it just reminded me like a nigga like Kyrie, like he dropped 50 when LeBron was on the team with him, in the game with him. Now my point is I'm not trying to compare him to Kyrie, but my point is like for the team, sometimes you gotta be able to stand up to LeBron James and tell him like, yo, listen, I have the ability to drop 50 sometimes too, even when you playing. And you got to let LeBron understand that that makes your team scarier. See, when the other team realize that both of you niggas can drop 50, or all three of y'all can drop 50, even if y'all playing together, now that's a scarier team because who am I going to watch? Who am I going to play defense on? Who am I worried about tonight? Don't make it seem like every time LeBron is on the team with you, you timid and you can't get your shit off, bro. You need to be like, oh, right here, I'm open. Right here, 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 right here. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, that's LeBron, so I'm not gonna call for the ball. Kyrie understood shit like this. Kyrie understood that, like, yo, we need to literally be that much of a threat to where, like, we can both drop 50. Somebody said it's only one ball, but I'm saying there should be some games where Austin Reaves dropped 40, 50 with LeBron and Luka playing, and maybe LeBron and Luka only got about 19, 20. Sometimes that's, like sometimes, I'm not saying that should be always how it is, but when that happens, right? Once something like that happens, now niggas look at your team different. Niggas look at your team like, see, because when LeBron and Luka is there, sometimes niggas are looking at the Lakers like, yo, Austin Reeves not finna go off because at the end of the day, he don't got the nuts to really do that when they on the team with him. You said Reeves could average about 25 and 8 for the season. Yeah, but this is what I mean. That's why I agree with Shaquille O'Neal. You got to keep the same aggression when they on the court with you. Because that's basically what Shaquille O'Neal was saying was you still got to be aggressive. And he had brought up how some of the role players he played. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can find that. He had brought up how some of the role players that he played with, they would do that. They would be like, yo, Shaq right here, I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, I'm open. See what I'm saying? So that's why, and I think people be scared to call for the ball when
business can be unpredictable.
I think people be scared to call for the ball when you got those type of personalities on your team.
Pau Gasol, okay, offense, but it's still, but at no aggressive. Austin Reeves and what he has done the last couple of games, 92 points, Shaq.
You know, when the stars are there, of course, he's a third, fourth option. Nobody's there. He has the triple, quadruple green light, and he's playing well. But I think, if he doesn't do this when the guys are there, he's doing himself and he's doing the Lakers a disservice. I had this
disservice?
Yeah, disservice because, right now he's aggressive. Getting to, taking high percentage shots. Like he has to, sometimes he has to, demand the ball. Like I know you're playing with two great superstars, but everybody can eat. Like I played with guys like Big Shot Bob and Rob. When they were feeling it, they would be like, "Hey man, I'm open." So
yeah, but that's different.
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. You're doing the team a disservice when you playing timid and lackluster when they on the court with you.
Go ahead, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, Austin Reeves is a good young talent, but this is not a disrespect, but at no time if Luka's on the court, you're not to have the ball in Luka's hands. So he's just not going to have the opportunities.
I'm not saying that, but
he has been aggressive with his limited opportunities. He just has to be aggressive in the limited opportunities that he gets.
Yeah. Okay, but we live in a league now where the superstar's going to have the ball most of the time, and then when he kicks it out to Austin Reeves, I want to see this 35-point.
No, but see,
exactly. See, Shaquille know what he talking about, bro. Like Kenny is saying that, like you don't have instances where one night it can be somebody else's night. You say invite me up? Oh, that's Chaz. All right, bet. Yeah, he not understanding this.
It is. What's good with you, boy?
It was good, man. AR-15.
Hey, man. Shit, we been saying about, my boy Reeves. But no, I'm going to say with Kenny, right, because me and shout out to the guy, OC and Malik and them, Flight, my boy Flight, we've been having these conversations a lot, bro, and it's like, what do we hear all the time about this era, right? It's the most talented era ever. All the players down the line more talented. So if Luka and LeBron are these super duper playmakers, why do they have to hold the ball all the time? Like, why do they have to have? That's what I get why Luka got the ball, right? But that's why I didn't agree with what Kenny said right there when he was like,
Yeah.
When Luka's on the court, like Austin Reaves, it's not going to be a time where he don't have the ball. And I'm like, if this the most talented era ever, why not?
Right.
Why not?
Right.
You got all this talent on the court. Why not? Why you got to have the
Right.
ball in your hand every time?
Exactly, bro.
Like, and I'm just like, I ain't trying to hear that because I saw, and I'm just going back to superstars and playing in not in this era, right?
Yeah.
Kobe, for instance, right? I saw Kobe playing off the ball to Jordan Farmer and Luke Walton and letting them run the offense.
Yep.
Like I saw Mike playing off the ball to Steve Kerr and which BJ Armstrong and them, bro. Like, not to say I'm just saying that they're not the caliber of player that you would think a superstar player will play off the ball to.
Right.
But I'm like, when y'all thinking, oh, I seen Tim Duncan, Marco Bellinelli, get your touches. You know what I'm saying? Patty Mills, get your touches.
That's what made the teams look so good.
Exactly.
Like you see everybody doing shit.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, chat, because this is what I'm saying, Kenny kind of shot himself in the foot right there because it was just a previous post-game interview where he was saying he felt like all these players on the court, they feel like they can score the rock at a high level and they was the best scorers on their team at some point and all that. He said that before just in the previous post-game interview and all that. So I'm like, if you're playing with two of the greatest playmakers of this era, being LeBron James and Luka Doncic, why? Like, why? Like, why can't they not like let Reaves? Because when you go back and see them teams, we talk about this all the time, bro. At the end of the day, all these dudes NBA players. All these dudes probably averaged 30 before. All these dudes, at some point, they was probably the best player on their team. At some point, they probably won a championship at some level. They know how to win. Like, that's why when you go back and look at them teams and you look down the line, name-wise, you would be like, well, this team talent, name-wise, don't really match up. But then when you see the way that they're playing on the court, it's like they coming at you, they killing you. And then after the fact, the hindsight will be, well, this player had a stacked team. This player had a stacked team. But it's like you don't realize how much of a compliment that is because that shows the superstars' ability. And I'm going to say this, for instance. Let's go to now. Y'all, you see how people been talking about this Golden State Warriors team now? But when guys like me and other guys was up here talking about this and talking about, man, I think Brandon Pajemski is promising, bro. I think he could be something, bro. I think he plays the game the right way. Chaz, man, what you talking about, bro? Brandon Pajemski trash, bro. He trash. When I was saying, man, Kuminga, he got promised. Moody, he got promised. Quentin Post, they got promised. They play the right way. They not superstar guys, but they play the right way. They got promised. Curry was a dud yesterday. You didn't watch the game. But I'm saying that I'm like, bro, that's how they hoop. But all that happened with Steph Curry getting off the ball. If Steph Curry go to Steve Kerr Crunch and say, hey, Steve, I need the rock, man. Fuck all that.
Come on, man.
I need the rock, man. Fuck all that. None of that shit worked. We don't see the development for none of these other players. If think about this. If Steph Curry say that, Draymond Green, where is he at? Where is he?
Man.
What's his role on the team now?
He will be nobody.
Like, and what I'm saying is, and that's why I think we talk about the culture of first option and second option, third option, and how toxic that conversation is in basketball discourse and actual versus the reality of on-court play. Like, yes, I get the totem pole of 1, 2, 3 when you have extreme separations of levels of players on teams. But that don't mean that you shouldn't play through the talent you have when they can be utilized to make the team more dangerous. Because at the end of the day, you playing the game of basketball, it's a team sport. It's about finding with the most ways you can to maximize the talent on the court to make your team more dangerous with guys that are willing to do those things, right? So I'm like, it's just all about the positions they're being put in. So I'm like, it don't matter if it's sometimes, Austin Reaves playing like the first option and Luka having probably, he ain't shooting the ball that good, but he playmaking, he doing other things. Or it may be a night where Bron is on and Luka may look like that and Austin Reaves may look better than Luka, or it just that's a good thing to have guys that can all play off of each other and connect with the team overall. And at any given night, one of those guys can look like one of the best players on the team or versus on the opposite end. That's a good thing, bro. This basketball discourse has gotten so toxic to where everything is just about who looks like the best player on the team, who's averaging the most points, who's averaging this, who's averaging that. When the game of basketball is not about that. It's a team game. It's about connecting everybody on the court so y'all can blow everybody out. That's what it's about.
It ruined the league.
Come on, bro. All this fake shit about first option, second option, third option. Like it ain't about that, bro. And I'm not saying because Austin Reeves is scoring all these points now. This is why I'm saying this. Check. You can check the facts on me. Crunch. No, I've been saying this shit since Austin Reeves. Me and him start talking, bro. Like you can
Yeah.
check the facts on that. So I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, you
I
remember,
see the
bro, even you
potential.
remember when I said a couple years ago he was a top 10 shooting guard in the league. They
Come
was like,
on,
you
bro.
tripping?
Come on, bro. And that's why I'm just like, we got to get. I'm not, and like you had said, they talk about okay, well he didn't perform to this level in the playoffs, but that's what lets me know you didn't watch the playoffs because he wasn't getting this same type of opportunity for you to expect that level of elevation and performance from him in the postseason setting. That's nasty work, bro. That's being disingenuous. That's nasty. That's nasty. I'm not saying that he got to go off and average this, that. But it's what I'm saying is for Luka and LeBron, if they are truly two of the best playmakers of this era, right, and know how to play the game the right way, right. When you're injured now it's your time to watch film and see. Because I said the same thing about Luka when he was injured last season when he came back the second time, right? When he came back. It's about what we know that we have a player who has the capability of doing this and impacting the game at this high of a level. It's not necessarily about Austin Reeves averaging 30 points, 35, and getting 10 assists or 41, 49, 50. It's not necessarily about him producing that amount of statistical accumulation on a box score sheet. It's about you realizing we have a player on the team that can make us more dangerous. That's what that's about. And like you said, Chris Davis, you said until he can match up with TJ McConnell. That's the thing, though, right? If he's not matching up with TJ McConnell, look at the way that the Pacers use TJ McConnell and look at the way Austin Reeves is used when LeBron and Luka on the court. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. So now that you see this, you have this. Now it's time for Luka and LeBron, hey, JJ Redick, hey, coaching staff, we need to talk about this. This is something we got here. We got something here, right?
And Chaz, this is why I praise Halliburton so much for how he plays, man, and how he lets dudes like Siakam and McConnell, TJ McConnell, like you said, handle the ball, make plays for the team, and play off ball, and just let everybody play to their strengths. And then, if he feel like he still want to get a bucket at the end of the game, he always ready. And I feel like him igniting his team and stuff is a big reason why he be ready and why he be so confident, because the whole team be confident in him. And it's just the whole energy of how they play leads to that shot at the end of the game.
Come on, bro.
Like, this shit get deep, man.
That shit, that I keep trying to tell motherfuckers, bro, that shit that they did last season, that dispelled if you don't have the talent, you can't compete. That dispelled all that, bro. Because after the fact, hindsight is, oh my God, look at how good the Pacers are. And yes, you're right. Look at how good they were in that run, right? But going into it, I remember, and my algorithm was saying what I was seeing. Oh, the Pacers have no chance. They're going to get blown out in 5. The more I think about this series, it's going to be over in 5 games. They pushed them niggas to 7. Nigga. And then it took Halliburton getting injured in Game 7 when he looked like he was going to have one of the hottest Game 7s of all time.
Man, that was about to get bad because the OKC wasn't playing that well. They really struggled for the whole, as far as they
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't really firing on all cylinders for real.
So right there, he dispelled that narrative of if you ain't got as much talent, you can't compete. He dispelled that. So that's why I say we need to go back and have a conversation about them other series. That's a different conversation. But I'm just like, if Tyrese Halliburton can do it, and we say he an elite playmaker and all that, and some people try to say he overrated, okay, bet. So all them other playmakers that y'all say clear this nigga, Luka, LeBron, Jokic, I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit, nigga. None of it. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Like I said, if this the greatest, most talented era ever, right? And these niggas the highest IQ niggas of this motherfucking era, right? And one of them niggas think he the highest IQ nigga of all time, right? Why the fuck you gotta have the ball in your goddamn hand so much, nigga? Why? It don't make no goddamn sense. No goddamn sense. Like I've been saying, man, I think this Lakers team can be a dangerous team if they fully connect on the court, do the things that they got to do, and utilize the talent that they have in proper ways. knowing that you will have disadvantages. Every team has disadvantages. Every team has advantages. Knowing what those disadvantages are, knowing what your advantages are, and knowing how to take advantage of all of those things, and just knowing how to fight through your disadvantages as well. You feel me? And to B9M.HOWSE, hey, bro, if you don't feel like I don't make sense, that's perfectly fine. You just not ready to accept the information and really decode what I'm saying. It's all good, family. You say they a cool October team, not enough though. I think if they, like I said, it's all about what they look like when Luke and LeBron come back and how they choose to play on the court when they come back. That's what it's all gonna be up to.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let me wrap this up. I'm about to
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It's like
Yes, sir.
8:15, man.
Hey, Duke, hit up the group chat, bro. Call the group chat, Duke.
8:15, man.